Hi, my name is Tamara. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. If you're new and you like fragrances or you just love my vibes, then please subscribe. Join the family. We would love to have you. Now, as you can see from the title, today we are talking about designer fragrances, but designer fragrances that men love to smell on women. If you want to see what these are, then please keep on watching. Now, by the way, scent of the day. I have not done a scent of the day in a while. My scent of the day is Vanilla Skin, and I'm wearing the perfume and the body spray. So let me know, drop your comment what you're wearing, because I love to know. And if these are fragrances that I don't have, maybe I get my nose on them. But let's jump right into the video. Now, by the way, one more thing, let me know also what your designer fragrance, your top sexy designer fragrances are. Maybe one or two. What is your go-to date night fragrance? A designer edition though. But really now, let's really jump right in. The first one we're going to be talking about is a fruity floral. It's really good for like date night, going out, evening wear. And every single time I wear this fragrance, I get at least 2 compliments from male. Now, women love these too, because a lot of these fragrances I do get compliments from women as well. But Prada Paradoxe, this is your fruity floral fragrance. Yeah, this is a fruity floral, but I want to say a more white florals. You have to love your white florals on orange blossom, because as soon as I spray this, I do get that orange blossom. I do get some fruitiness coming through as well. But it's a floral fragrance. So it opens up with the fruits. It opens up with some freshness, maybe lemon or bergamot. And then I'm smelling the pear as well. There is a pear note in there and that's prominent. But then it goes into this floral fragrance. Really white florals, but they're sexy. It's still sexy. It is grown. It's still feminine. It is beast mode, so you don't want to spray too much of this one. I feel like this one you can't overspray, because then it's going to just become overpowering. But if you spray just enough, like maybe about 6 sprays or 8 sprays, I'm an oversprayer, so 8 may be too much for some of you, but 6 sprays will give you, maybe 8, will give you just enough to smell good. It has a sillage. And this one projects in the first few hours, but it remains, people have to come close to you to still smell you. So if you're going out for dinner, when like you're going to be close with either your girlfriends, your family, your spouse, they will still get that nice smell. Now, I would even say this is a signature scent worthy fragrance, because it does smell good. It's mass appealing, and I feel like this can wear all year round. I always say this, I love the intense version as well. So either one would be a good dinner. It's a good fragrance. But when I tell you, men love this. There's something about florals that men love. Florals and sweetness. 2 fragrance types that I think men love. The florals and the sweetness. But this one, this is going to get you compliments. It wears pretty. It is long lasting. It projects. So this gives you probably a good 8 hours on clothes. Very nice. And this is Prada Paradoxe. This one I have not talked about in a while. I want to say in a fragrance video in a while, but it's the sexy date night fragrance. This is going out. This is evening wear, and this is every single time. When I used to wear this fragrance a lot, I used to get, oh, you smell good. You smell really nice. I always get a you smell good. And one thing I can tell you, men find this fragrance very sexy. And this is the shoe. This is Good Girl. And this is the original Good Girl. This is another floral fragrance that has some depth in there. You get a slight creaminess and nuttiness from the almond in the opening. It has a lot of notes in there, but the notes in this one blend really, really well. Yeah, and this one's another strong one. It's gonna project, it's gonna last long. You don't have to overspray this one for this to project. This is long lasting. In the open, when you first spray it, you get that freshness. So you're getting a nice freshness from the bergamot and the lemon in this one. And most of these fragrances, I want to say too, opens up with some freshness, but the freshness doesn't last long. I think you start getting the tuberose and you start getting the jasmine and the jasmine sambac. The florals start coming through, because you start getting the florals coming through after a while in these fragrances, and then it dries down to a nice ambery musky fragrance. Very nice. As I said, this one always get me compliments, and this one in particular gets me compliment from both men and women. For some reason, this is really loved by both sexes, but men do love this, and men find it sexy. It has a sex appeal to it. This I really like this for evening though, or going out, date night, club, if you go clubbing still, lounges, if you're gonna be out with your girlfriends, out at a bar, out somewhere out, this is gonna be nice, because trust me, this one pulls men. For some reason, wear with caution, because this one is gonna attract. It's gonna attract the men, it's gonna attract the women, it's gonna attract everybody. So be mindful with this good girl. Now another one that is new to my collection, but I know this for a while and I've always wanted it, and I think I got this in January, but it's a sexy floral lavender forward fragrance, but it's a sexy date night, evening out. Men love this, and this is Libre Intense. When I tell you, if you have a date, wear this. Not first date, because you don't know if you're gonna like him. You don't know if you're gonna like him, and you don't want to attract something that you don't like or someone that you don't like. So third date, when you're ready, you're like, yeah, I'm ready to pull him in. But this one, going out with your husband, going out with even with your girlfriends, going out, this is a sexy fragrance, and this is so loved. Every single time I wear this fragrance, I get, oh God, you smell good. What are you wearing? You smell good. Men always compliment me. And the compliments I get from this is, I just want to let you know that you smell really good. Or if they know me, they're like, oh, you smell really good. What are you wearing today? But this fragrance, someone always give me compliment. This is a beautiful lavender forward fragrance, which means you have to love your lavender and your florals to vibe with this one. But it's a sexy fragrance. I think this is, I wear this sometimes to work depending on my mood, but I get more of an evening wear, a dinner wear, a going out with family, going out with friends, going out, or even a date night. This would be a sexy date night fragrance. I think I'm gonna do a date night fragrance, and I'm almost sure I will put this one in there because I think it's a really sexy lavender forward fragrance. Now another fragrance that is a vanilla through and through, but it's a deep, dark, sexy vanilla fragrance that men seem to love. As I said, men love florals, men love their florals, and they love their sweetness. And this is Black Opium, but this is Le Parfum. This is the vanilla through and through fragrance. I want to say I'm not a big fan of the Black Opium line. This is probably the only one I really like from the line. I do like the original, but I prefer this over the original. The glitter, not so much. The red one, definitely not one. Whichever the red one is, I'm not a big fan of that one. But this is really my favorite. It's a true and true vanilla, but I think it's a deep, sexy, grown-up, dark vanilla fragrance. You're getting the vanilla in there. It has that sweetness. It has that sweetness in there. When you first spray this one, you're getting that freshness. Again, it has maybe pear or apple or something fresh, some fruity, fresh fruits in there that's juicy. And then you're gonna get your orange blossom, your jasmine sambac. Is jasmine sambac in there? Jasmine sambac is in there, and your orange blossom, because I do pick that up. But then the dry down is where the magic is. It is sweet and it has a slight creaminess to it. I'm not sure where that creaminess is coming from, but it's a slight creaminess, not overly sweet, not gourmand, but just a nice vanilla true and true fragrance. And I get a sexy, deep, dark vanilla from this. I really love this one. This one is amazing. And I tell you, if you want to get a compliment, especially from a man, wear this. You will get a compliment, because men seem to love this. Men seem to love this. Again, men love vanilla fragrance, so for some reason they're gonna love this one. And this is Black Opium Le Parfum. Now another one that men love, and men love it because my younger brothers, they were the ones who actually gifted me this one, and they love this one. And this is Devotion by Dolce and Gabbana. When I tell you, I have a little dent going on here. This is such a pretty fragrance. You would not think it's a vanilla fragrance when you first spray it. It is so fresh, but it's a sweetness coming through. It's not I don't get a fresh, juicy freshness like a bergamot or orange, like that freshness. It has a slight freshness to it, which is refreshing. It has that sweetness, and it dries down to the, of course you're getting the orange blossom, but you're also getting a slight booziness from it as well. Not overly boozy, it's not heavy booze, but it's there. And then the vanilla starts seeping through, and it's after a while you really start getting that vanilla vibe from the fragrance. Because to be honest with you, when you first spray it, you're not going to get a vanilla. You're going to get, oh, it has some nice freshness, and the rum gives it character as well. but then you start smelling the sweetness. It does have panna cotta, and panna cotta it's like a dessert. It's like a creamy, sweetish dessert, but I don't think this is as sweet as that. It is like the vibe. You're getting that vibe. This for me is a vanilla, not a sweet vanilla, not heavy vanilla, but it's a sexy vanilla. So for me, I would say this is another compliment grabber for me. A lot of times when I wear this one, I get a lot of compliment. And I'm getting compliments from this one from both sides. Men love this, women love this. But I've never worn this fragrance and not gotten a compliment from a man just saying, you smell good. This is really nice. It's fresh and sweet, slightly boozy, slightly sexy. That's what I get from it. Devotion is very nice. I smell the Intense lighted, and I want to play around with the Intense version because I do like the Devotion. I want to play around with the Intense version a little bit more to see if I should add it to my collection. I don't really like redundancy in my collection, so if they're similar, I may not get it, but it is sexy. This is a sexy evening wear, going out, date night, even everyday wear. You can get with this, and this I could say could be an all year round fragrance. And if you don't like gourmand fragrance but you like a nice sweet vanilla fragrance, then you will like this because it's fresh, sweet, and it doesn't leave heavy gourmand. So Devotion, amazing. Another one that is slightly sweet but is sexy, and you're gonna get in the heavy florals, the jasmine sambac from this one is also, this is Donna Bonnet in Roma, the Intense version. This one is florals, it's sweet, it dries down to a sexy vanilla fragrance. This I've worn, it's a fairly new to my collection. I've worn this only a few times and I've gotten compliments. This is also a nice long lasting fragrance. This is gonna give you about maybe 7 to 8 hours with strong projection in the first couple hours. Sillage in this one is amazing as well. This, I love all my Born in Roma. If you know me, you know Born in Roma is my favorite designer fragrance. I love all of the Born in Roma line except for one, I want to say. But this one, this is sweeter than the original to me. So the original was nice and floral and heavy. This one, ooh, I feel like it has a nice sweet sexiness to this. I like this because it's slight amber. You get an ambery feel, nice ambery vanilla feel. Now if the original was just too floral or dense and heavy for you, but you like something a little bit sweeter, you may like the Intense. The Intense version is very sexy, very nice, not sweet gourmand, but nice. It has a nice sweetness in the dry down. Really like this one. Now another one that I like that gets me compliment, but it's not a beast mode. It sits closer to the skin, but it's a nice rose musky fragrance, and this is Musc Noir Rose by Narciso Rodriguez. This for me is a sexy rose fragrance, and every single time I wear this I get compliments. I would say though, I also get compliments a lot when I mix this with Eclair, so I'm not sure if this is what's giving me compliments alone or it's the Eclair, but this one is a sexy rose fragrance. I like this one for errands, for work, for just everyday wear. This can also be for dinner as well. I'm not sure if it's the rose in this or the musk and the rose combination that people love, but people love this one. I would say though, it's not a beast projector. People are not going to smell you before they see you. They really have to come closer to you, but once they do, you're going to get a compliment because it's a nice rose fragrance, rose musky fragrance. A lot of people say it's a little bit mature, but if you're over 35 and you love rose and musk combination, you will love this. It's an easy, simple, easy to love, mature, not mature because it's not an old fragrance. I love it. But I also love rose, so I feel like you have to love your rose fragrance. I absolutely love this one, and this gets me tons of compliments. As I said, men love this. So I would say get a sample, go to Sephora, get a sample, wear it, see how you like it, and I guarantee you, if you put this on and walk out of Sephora, before you get home, someone's gonna compliment you on this one. Now another one that I used to wear it for special occasion and date night a lot back in the days, a few years ago, is Coco Noir from Chanel. This is a perfume fragrance. You're gonna smell perfume. It projects in the first couple hours. You get the freshness. It's very fresh when you first spray it, but then it dries down to the most amazing floral sexy fragrance. So this one is very floral musky fragrance. It is fruity floral musky. This is how best I can describe this fragrance. When you first spray it, you get the freshness, very fresh. It has the grapefruit, it has bergamot and orange, plus it has peach in the fragrance. But then after a while, it just dries down to an amazing, slightly patchouli. You know Chanel has to have patchouli in their fragrance. Patchouli, it has the jasmine as well in there. It has rose, but rose is not a prominent note to me. But then it dries down, slightly sweet musky fragrance. The sweetness in there, the vanilla in the base is just to balance it out. The vanilla musk play a really good supporting role in just balancing the fragrance out. So it's not just a lot of florals coming at you, but it's balanced with a slight sweetness, slight muskiness to it. You're getting that perfume DNA. There's cloves in there as well, but it's not super spicy. It is really a nice evening wear fragrance, dinner fragrance, or even a boss mode fragrance. If you have like an interview and you want to come off as confident and ready for the job, or you're going on a date and you want to command the room, I think this would be it. It's very sexy, it's an amazing beast mode. You don't want to spray too much, and it's a long-lasting fragrance. Absolutely love this one, and this is Coco Noir from Chanel. Those are the maybe 8 fragrances I have that men love, that are sexy, that's gonna draw attention. People are gonna compliment you, and they're also gonna ask you what you're wearing. These are date night, evening wear, dinner, even everyday wear. But these fragrances, every single time I wear these fragrances, I get some form of compliments, and at least women love them, but I'm telling you, men love them even more. So if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, just hit that button. It's somewhere on your screen. Hit that button, and I would love to see you in the next one. Bye.